And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Over the midway portion of the season now, Clark, and as a player, when are the dog days? When does your body really start to tell you something and you start to feel it?
Yeah, it varies from player to player, Kevin, but generally, I'm thinking in that 65 to 75% way through the season. That's when you start to feel the rigors and the wear down of a long grind.
Now here's Mayo. Carlos Boozer unable to get his shot to go. Mayo left side. Five to shoot. It's hauled in by Noah. Inside. And it's Boozer that time on the assist by Meeks. Boozer's got the first points up on the board for the Bulls.
Got to appreciate the interior game of Boozer. I mean, really does a nice job scoring in the paint. And has a high arcing shot that helps him do so.
Now here's Gay. That one's in, his first shot this game.
A confident, consistent score. Gay mixes it up inside and out.
Heinrich outside. Boozer a screen on Mayo. Meeks, good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside, Gasol. It's Mayo on the wing. He's guarded by Meeks, and that one, good.
It's always a treat to watch Mayo shoot the ball. I mean, it just looks beautiful coming off his fingers.
Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Noah. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. On the wing, Dang. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Mayo. From deep. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mayo's got 5 points so far.
You know, even as the pass comes his way, you can't give Mayo that much breathing room from there. I mean, his release is just super quick.
Here's Dang, and it's Chicago scoring again.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Memphis trailing here. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Outside Conley, lets it go from deep. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Heinrich passes to Noah. Fades. The Grizzlies pull it in. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Now here's Dang after the Marcus Holmes.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Perfectly timed. You imagine the practice hours that went into that.
Heinrich passes to Boozer. Now, here's Meeks. Out left to the wing. Here's Boozer in the posts. Wilcox on him. Boozer, no luck.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Conley dishes to Mayo. Shot clock at 6. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Mayo's got 7.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Heinrich passes to Meeks. Here's Noah. Heinrich outside. Here's Boozer. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. Boozer's got his second basket of the game. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Memphis. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
No good from outside. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to Cleveland. And here's Heinrich. No scoring in this one. Down low. From 12 feet out. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Gay. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Conley with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. He has 6.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for once. He's normally the one dropping dimes.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here's a look at some of the stats for him. Bulls have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Pass to Boozer. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Gay. Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. Gay outside. Lock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Gasol, no good.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Then kicks to Heinrich. Meeks on the wing. Pass to Boozer. Heinrich outside. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Conley, the pass to Wilcox. Here's Gay. No good off the front iron.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Heinrich dishes to Boozer. Pass to Noah. Conley against Heinrich. Double team on Boozer. Heinrich kicks to Meeks. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. Heinrich's got 3 assists now in this one. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Teams changing it up here. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. 3rd is Joakim Noah.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
.151 left to play here in the first. Gasol passes to Harris. And here's Gay. Five on the clock. Rebound by the Bulls. Noah's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 1:21 left here in the opening quarter. Double team on Boozer. Out to the wing. Here's Cox. Another 3 for Chicago.
That assist brought to you by Math, M-A-T-H. 3 is more than 2. I know that's elementary, but we still need to make that point, folks. So get that ball out to the three-point shooter.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Has to tell fair. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Harris.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
36 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Conley. Here's Uzo. Chicago grabs the miss. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Gay outside. Latrey. The shot will not fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
First trip to the line for him here.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
Xavier Henry, he's checked in for James. And Harris drops them both. Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. No Sione with it. It's hauled in by Harris.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Bulls leading. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Cox, the pass to Telfair. Pass to Brewer. Three-pointer. And he's good on the three ball. Brewer's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Harris misses. Chicago is going to very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Here's Cox. Here's Anderson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's how they use a size mismatch in tight. Take it to the rack.
Pass to Turioff. In the corner, Henry with it. They set the pick. Here's Uzo. This one for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Uzo's got himself going there. His first points in the game on the deep ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Memphis. Chris Wilcox, he's checked in for Turian. Mayo comes in for Xavier Henry. And Mike Conley subbed in for Valentine. Now here's Anderson. Pass to Dang. Over Mayo. Misses off the left iron. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here is Wilcox, covered by Brewer. Conley scanning the floor. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
Heinrich passes to Brewer. Now Dang. Over Mayo. And the Bulls with another miss. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always is. There's more pride involved in the three-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
And you look at Meeks. The third spot in the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range, and it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come, but you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Here's Meeks, following the score by Luol Deng. Conley against Heinrich. Shot from 16. That's good from Deng on the assist by Heinrich. Now it's a 6-point Chicago lead.
Heinrich has such good passing skills. Really does a nice job involving his teammates.
Harris against Anderson. Shot on the wing. Harris misses. The Bulls leading by 6. And Meeks kicks to Heinrich. Pass to Deng. Over Mayo. Another one falls for Chicago.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
No one near Mayo as he lets it go. And again, Memphis no good. The baseline J. The Grizzlies pull it in. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. Launches a three. The Grizzlies with another miss. Bulls have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Brewer up top. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Pass to Deng. Over Mayo. And that one hits back iron. The Grizzlies trail by 8. To the left wing. Heinrich against Conley. And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Luol Deng really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
So for the Bulls, Noah comes in for Brewer. And Carlos Boozer is subbed in for David Anderson. Marc Gasol's checked in for Memphis. Gay comes in for Ben Uzo. Now here's Gasol. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Phoenix.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 blocked shots were registered in that game.
Chicago leading by 8. And it's time for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies. Unfortunately, it seems he has a strained hip. You can imagine the kind of discomfort that causes. Despite his situation, they've cleared him to be on the floor, and that's a big positive sign right now. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David.
Yeah, my heart sinks for him. I mean, I really feel for him. It's no fun being hurt. Sitting out, you can't practice, you can't be part of the activity, can't help the squad. But right now, he's got to take care of his body, get his treatment, and focus on recovering so that he can get back into action down the road.
Here's Meeks. The Grizzlies making the shot. Deng gets a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Deng's got 17 now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Gay. Heinrich against Conley. Boozer a screen on Mayo to the inside. And there's Carlos Boozer on the assist by Meeks. He's got 8.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Mayo. Pass to Harris. Stolen by Noah. Bang for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
And so it's Memphis with it. 11-point game. Outside Mayo. To the paint. Here's Harris. Good D by Boozer.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Mayo the pass to Garrett. Now here's Conley. Shot clock at 5. Can they get it? Crafty move. He takes it up and lays it in.
And doesn't have the most height, but Conley sure plays with heart, unbothered by the contested shot.
Noah with a screen on Conley. Heinrich passes to Boozer. Fade away. It's Chicago with another bucket.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Now here is Harris. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Back to Conley. Gay outside. Over Dang. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Gay.
Rudy Gay's always had that shot in his bag. Lethal from mid-range.
Heinrich outside. From the high post. That shot no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Luol Deng in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Over to the left wing. Conley, the pass to Gasol. Conley against Heinrich. Lets a floater go, and Conley lays it in. Conley's got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies.
And the reputation of Conley is a pass-first player, but he can pour it on when his team needs him to.
Pass to Dang. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Heinrich. Still scoreless. And there's Dang. That's good on the assist by Heinrich. Heinrich's got his 7th assist in the game. Conley against Heinrich. And he makes that one. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Here's Heinrich. Michael Conley making his last shot. And Heinrich gets it to go.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gasol. Over Noah. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Gasol.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Grizzlies. They're down in 10th place here in the middle part of the season. They'll need to make a move soon.
When I look at Memphis, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
That one good for 2. Boozer's got 12 in the game.
A guy that usually likes to work in close. Boozer noticed the soft coverage and able to knock that one down from the mid-range.
Now here's Gasol. He's got 6. Pass to Conley. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Conley's shot is off.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Meeks dishes to Heinrich. Right side, Boozer. Good on the shot. He's got 14.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gay. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And, you know, really nothing you can do there. Sometimes Gay makes tough contested shots look easy.
Now here's Noah. He has yet to score. Here's Boozer. Another one falls for Chicago.
They could not have asked for a better start to the second half. Perfect from the floor so far.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 14. Gay outside. And it's Deng with the rebound. Chicago leading by 14. Heinrich outside. Pass to Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
Great work by Boozer on that play. A textbook pick and roll.
Memphis has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Now Conley. 14 points for him. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Right there, Conley working his magic inside. He is crafty near the rack.
Right side, Boozer. A fadeaway, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Outside Mayo puts up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Noah's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Heinrich. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Sinks the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Outside Conley. And he lays it straight in. Conley's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Chicago making a switch here. Telfair's checked in.
And here's a look at the stats for Conley. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 8 assists, and just over 2 steals. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Now here is Conley. He's got 18. Count that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here is Telfair, still without a basket. It's Meeks outside, and a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. Heinrich's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Outside Mayo. To the middle. A nice shot by Gasol. Gasol's got 6 in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here's Noah. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Here's Telfair. Grizzlies with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Back to Gay. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now here's Heinrich. Pass to Boozer. A jump hook. Rebounded by Wilcox. Wilcox has got his 5th rebound in this one. Gay kicks to Conley. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
With intent. Explosive finish.
The Bulls leading by 12. And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tony Turioff, he's checked in for Gasol. Tobias Harris comes in for Chris Wilcox. Valentine's checked in for Rudy Gay. And it's Ben Uzo in for O.J. Mayer. Now here's Anderson. Lets the 3 fly, and the 3 ball is good. Telfair's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Grizzlies. 15-point game. Pass to Valentine. Now here is Harris, defended by Anderson. Harris kicks to Conley. 43 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Top of the key jumper, no good. Here is Telfair. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Uzo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And they pick up 2. Uzo's got 5 now.
Takes a lot of agility to pull that off. How about that ball handle?
From the arc. No good. And so it's Chicago in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Bulls leading by 16. Telfair, the pass to Anderson. Dang for 3. It's good from long range. Dang's got 27 points.
Yeah, you got to run Dang off that 3-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
Here's Valentine. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Brewer's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Telfair. Anderson a screen on Conley. Shoots a three. The shot, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Here's Uza. Here's Turioff. Makes it off the glass. Turioff's got his first 2 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Now here's Anderson. The open shot by Brewer. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Nice jump shot. Smooth and pure.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Uza. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Put the defender in the spin cycle. That's an underused move in his arsenal.
Pass to Cox. Anderson a screen on Conley. Cox the pass to Anderson. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Just 5 to shoot. And here is Brewer. Good on the three-point shot.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here is Harris. Now here's Conley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for David Anderson. The Grizzlies also making a change. Gasol's checked in. And Brewer kicks to Telfair. Fires top of the key. He can't get that one.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Pass to Conley. Gasol setting the pick for Conley. A wide open look for Gasol. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Gasol's confidence is something to behold. No hesitation or second guessing off the catch. That's really good work.
Noah the screen. Here's Cox. And stolen by Gasol. Valentine with it. He's picked up by Dang. Now here's Valentine. D right on him. Launches it. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Dan. Got it. Good job in the low post. Tang's got 5 points now this quarter.
Got to convert those chances in tight.
Conley kicks to Valentine. Pass to Harris. And the layup's good off the glass.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
To the inside. Noah against Gasol. To the left side wing. Telfair can't hit.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Conley left side. No problems knocking that one down. Conley's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Fantastic at capitalizing from those spots. Conley has a dynamite-looking jump shot.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A high-effort play inside, winning that trip to the line.
At the line for Chicago, two shots.
The first free throw is good.
And Dang brings a lot to the table. I mean, a terrific defender, and he's very reliable as a scorer at all 3 levels.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Chris Wilcox. He's checked in for Tobias Harris. Gay comes in for Valentine. And it's Mayo in for Ben Uzo.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Nice positioning from Gasol there. I mean, that time established himself inside and then went up with assertiveness.
Dang with it. Boozer a screen on Gay. Dang dishes to Boozer. The shot from the low post is good. 22 points for Carlos Boozer.
Tenacious in the face of tough defense. Boy, you got to appreciate that.
Bounce pass Conley. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they're off to Boston to take on the Celtics. Then on Friday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
Meeks can't hit.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
And it's Conley that time on the assist by Mayo. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, he appears to be pretty locked in offensively, not having much trouble at all finding the shot.
Powered down as the whistle blows. A three-point play chance.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Gay. And yes, it's good.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
The Bulls leading by 16. And here's Heinrich. Down low. And that one's good. Boozer. Boozer's got 24.
And Boozer is a gifted scorer. Between his jumper and low post moves, he's a major problem.
Outside Mayo, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Chicago has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Heinrich passes to Meeks. Going inside. Boozer gets the bucket. Boozer's got 6 in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
It's deflected. Conley's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Meeks. Boozer a screen on Conley. And the dunk by Boozer.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Boozer rising up with confidence there and powering it home.
Conley, the pass to Mayo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
You know, Mayo knows how to get the job done in the paint. Shot blockers don't bother him at all inside.
Heinrich dishes to Boozer. Pass to Noah. Heinrich, right side. Here's Boozer. Rebounded by Wilcox. Wilcox has got his 6th rebound on the night. Mayo finds Conley. Rebound by Heinrich. Bulls leading by 20.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take that first game of the season series. That's what they've done here tonight against the Grizzlies.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luol Deng.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Gay puts it right back up and in. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And it's Boozer that time on the assist by Noah. Boozer's got 32 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.